Here they come. They're off. From the outside, that's Diamante for the early lead, coming away along the rail. That's Native Sweetheart getting off third to the quarter mile. Brooklet's Countess racing in fourth. Nicole Star Baby with Kindly Hanover fifth. Then it's Fleetfoot and Beyond. Measure Slow Pace into the quarter mile. Diamante leads by 2, racing in second. That's Native Sweetheart. They go by the quarter mile, 31 seconds. Over to the half-mile mark they go. Diamante shows the way by 2, racing second as they go to the half-mile mark. That's Native Sweetheart in third. Brooklet's Countess racing on the outside, fourth now. Kindly Hanover. Into the half-mile they go. Diamante the leader. Kindly Hanover moves up to challenge second. Racing in third as they go to the half-mile pole. That's Native Sweetheart, who now follows those two on top. On the inside, the leader is Diamante Head and Shoulders. On the outside, Kindly Hanover second. Racing in third as they go to the three-quarter mile pole. Native Sweetheart moving up to be fourth as they turn for home. Brooklet's Countess. Diamante leads by a length, racing second. Kindly Hanover down along the inside. Native Sweetheart needs room third, racing in fourth in the lane. Brooklet's Countess, the leader is Diamante by 2.5 lengths. Kindly Hanover racing second. In third position, Native Sweetheart. Diamante holding on. Native Sweetheart now closing ground second. It's Diamante. Native Sweetheart is second, but Diamante just outfoxed him there. Diamante, Native Sweetheart, and Kindly Hanover. Here they come. They're off. That's Masterwork for the early lead. On the outside, coming away second for position, goes Choky Express and Masterwork on the outside, but Scorchy on the inside. Scorchy gets the lead. Masterwork is second, racing in third. That's Wiccan. Choky Express is fourth. Red Line trotting fifth. In sixth as they go to the quarter mile. On the inside, Broderick. Up on the outside to be seventh round the turn to the quarter. Goes Double Stitch. They went the first quarter, 29 3/5, and now Choky Express on the outside moves up to challenge and get the lead. Trotting in second of the half-mile pole goes Scorchy. Masterwork is third. The leader is Choky Express, 3 parts of a length and now a full length. Scorchy second, Masterwork third, Wiccan is fourth. Trotting in fifth is Red Line. In sixth to the half-mile mark on the outside goes East Ridge Star. The half 59 3. Choky Express leads. On the inside, second, Scorchy. Red Line moves up third, racing into fourth round the turn. Goes East Ridge Star. Masterwork towards the inside is fifth. They turn for home on the front end. The leader by 2 open lengths, Choky Express. Racing out there second as they drive through the lane now comes Red Line. It's Choky Express, the leader. Red Line trotting second. Choky Express leads it. Far outside, racing up to be second in the final eighth of a mile. That's Broderick. It's Choky Express, the leader. Racing in second is Broderick. Down along the inside third, Scorchy. But Choky Express is going to take it all. Scorchy second, going to be tight for third. Here they come. They're off. That's Espo between horses. American Bandstand towards the inside. Coming away third as they look for position. Illini leader. Racing in fourth now, Dr. Squires. In fifth position of the quarter, dancing over Yes Sir is sixth. Racing in seventh. Anna Rapp, Uncle Bun is eighth. Robin Kyle's Uncle ninth. Trailing the field. Iko Wolf off the quarter, 28 and 4/5. They move over for the half-mile pole. American Bandstand leads by 2 lengths, racing in second position. Espo in third on the mid-backside now. Comes Illini leader. Dr. Squires drives from fourth. Illini leader drives from third. The leader is American Bandstand. Racing in second of the half-mile marker goes Illini leader, the half in 58 and 3/5. American Bandstand leads ahead and shoulders. On the outside, Illini leader racing second. Now it's Illini leader. American Bandstand is off stride with Homer Hochstetler there. The leader is Illini leader. Racing second, Dr. Squires. Espo is third. They're in the lane on the front end. Illini leader leads up on the outside to challenge second. That's Dr. Squires, and now Dr. Squires shows on top. Illini leader racing second. Dr. Squires on the outside. Illini leader is still there. It's Illini leader. Dr. Squires second, racing in third position. Anna Rapp. Illini leader, the leader. It's Illini leader, Dr. Squires, and Uncle Bun with Anna Rapp close for third. Gates rolling. Here they come. They're off. That's Handsome Hughes and the Bird for the early lead, coming away between horses. Broadway Prize getting off fourth and settling in. Flawless Robbie. The Bird takes the lead. Handsome Hughes second on the outside. Hung third. Broadway Prize racing in fourth position. Flawless Robbie in fifth as they go to the quarter-mile pole. Electro Lux racing in sixth now. That's Totality. Russian Finale is seventh. In eighth to the half-mile, Herbie Let's Go. Racing ninth is Heartbeat Hill, and trailing the field nice and anxious. They went the first quarter. 28 and 2. The Bird leads a length. Settling in second now to the half-mile pole. Broadway Prize in third. That's Handsome Hughes. Racing in fourth position on the mid-backside, Flawless Robbie. Electro Lux is fifth. The half-mile, 57 and 4/5. The Birds had the best of it, still does a length. Racing second as they go to the three-quarter-mile mark on the rail. Broadway Prize. Electro Lux up on the outside third. Handsome Hughes is fourth, coming on to be fifth. Russian Finale, and driving from second there goes Broadway Prize. They're in the lane. The leader is the Bird, 3 parts of a length. Broadway Prize second. On the outside, Russian Finale closing ground third. The leader is the Bird by 3 lengths. Russian Finale moves up second. Handsome Hughes comes out third. The Bird leads. Handsome Hughes racing second. It's the Bird. Handsome Hughes out there second, racing in third. Russian Finale. They come to the wire. The Bird wins it. Handsome Hughes and Russian Finale. Here they come. They're off. On the outside for the early lead goes B.A. Rorty, coming away second for position, Chicago style. Tobar out there with Jonathan's Pet. They look for position on the front end, moving up to get that early lead by a length. Goes B.A.'s Rorty, dropping in second as they go to the quarter mile, and forcing the way in there was Tobar. They go off the quarter, 28 4/5. The leader by a length and a half as they go to the half-mile pole. B.A. Rorty racing in second position now. That's Chicago style. Up on the outside, Jonathan's Pet's going to have a little go here. He's now third. They go to the half-mile pole. On the outside, Jonathan's Pet holding the rail second there was Tobar. The half-mile, 58 2/5. And Tobar regains command, racing second, Jonathan's Pet. In third as they go to the three-quarter mile pole on the rail. That's Chicago style. They swing round the turn. The leader is B.A. Rorty by 2 open lengths. Jonathan's Pet racing second. In third position in the lane comes Chicago style. Final quarter of a mile. The leader under urging now is B.A. Rorty. Quickly up on the outside to challenge goes Jonathan's Pet, and it's Jonathan's Pet that gets the lead. It's Jonathan's Pet to the top, racing in second position. B.A.'s Rorty racing third, Chicago style. The leader is Jonathan's Pet racing in second. B.A. Rorty in third. That's Fidgetanic.
They're in the straightaway. Here they come. They're off and pacing across the track. Alien Nation is between horses. On the inside, it's Tammy's Ideal. Also there, Spider Willis in between horses, Spicy Pretender. It's a battle for the lead. Tammy's Ideal, 3 parts of a length. Now Alien Nation works hard to grab the lead a length. Tammy's Ideal will yield in second. A gap of 3, Spider Willis racing in third. In fourth around the turn, Spicy Pretender. A length and a half, Nyber Mohawk racing fifth. Hannah Bay racing in sixth. Historical Society is seventh. And your trailer early on, Wellwater, they go by the opening quarter, 28 4. They're single file and they are strung out as they race for the half. Your leader, Alien Nation, under a tight rein to driver Ronnie Marsh. By 2, Tammy's Ideal now cuts the gap in second. 3 lengths back, Spider Willis pacing third, Spicy Pretender in fourth. Hannah Bay is underway first over, racing in fifth, Nyber Mohawk to the inside of him. Historical Society is seventh, and Wellwater is at the end. They go by the half, 58 2. Around the far turn, Alien Nation leads a tight length. Tammy's Ideal getting the trip in second. Hannah Bay moves up a patient third. Spider Willis on the inside fourth. Second over around the turn there. Here comes Historical Society. On the inside, it's Spicy Pretender, Nyber Mohawk, and Wellwater. Now they're in the stretch, and Alien Nation leads by 3. Tammy's Ideal tries to catch him second. It's Alien Nation by 2. Tammy's Ideal racing second. Hannah Bay in third. On the inside, racing fourth, Spider Willis. Spicy Pretender is under strong urging. Down the stretch now, it's Alien Nation widening the margin by 4. Tammy's Ideal racing second. Wellwater on the outside. Hannah Bay between horses. Alien Nation just draws away from this field. Wins it comfortably by 6. Wellwater up for second over Hannah Bay.
Off the turn. Here they come. They're off. Out in the middle of the track, tough decision for the early lead. Come away second along the rail. Kelly the Clown getting off third as they look for a position on the rail. That's Countersign on the outside, racing in fourth. Stage Pass in fifth to the quarter-mile pole. Big Jim Shaft racing in sixth. Beyond Therapy, he's on the move now as they go over to the quarter-mile. The leader by a length. Tough decision up on the outside. Stage Pass the challenger second. Racing in third as they go to the half-mile marker on the outside. Beyond Therapy. Beyond Therapy and Stage Pass race for that lead. Racing in third. Tough decision in fourth as they go to the three-quarter-mile pole on the outside of horses now. That's Ron the Don. They move by the half mile, 57 and 4. Beyond Therapy leads a length. Up on the outside, Ron the Don is second, racing along the rail third. As they go to the three-quarter-mile mark, that Stage Pass and around the turn they go. Ron the Don on the outside. Beyond Therapy along the rail, racing in third as they turn for home. On the inside, that Stage Pass. They fan across the track. Around the Don on the outside gets that lead down along the rail. Beyond Therapy racing second. Closing ground in the middle of the racetrack, third in the lane. Comes Handy on the outside between horses, fourth in the final eighth of a mile. That's Big Jim Shaft. They're across the track. They're 3 to a drive. Here they come. They're off. Out in the middle of the track for the early lead goes He's a Trim Two-Step, coming away second along the rail, 46 Guns on the outside third now. That's Burke Hanover, and Burke Hanover moves up on the outside to challenge for the early lead, racing in second position. He's a Trim Two-Step in third as they go to the quarter-mile mark. 46 Guns, the quarter, 28 2/5. They move over to the half-mile pole, the leader by a length and a half on the mid-back stretch. Burke Hanover, 46 Guns is second, racing in third position now. That's He's a Trim Two-Step in fourth on the mid-back side. Goes Frantic Frenzy, After All underway fifth. Coming on to be sixth as they go to the half mile. That's Anthony Spur. The half was in 57 4/5. 46 Guns leads a length and a half. Racing in second, Burke Hanover. On the outside third, After All. Anthony Spur moves up fourth as they turn for home. It's 46 Guns the leader. After All racing second. On the outside, Anthony Spur comes on third. 46 Guns on the inside. After All on the outside. Racing third is Anthony Spur. 46 Guns now gets a 2-length lead. Racing in second in the final quarter of a mile. That's Burke Hanover. It's After All the leader. Burke Hanover is going to be second, racing third, Dynamic Trip. Here they come. They're off. That's Francis Graham for the early lead. On the outside, hustling out second, Jesse Fritz. Jesse Fritz gets the lead. Francis Graham is second. My Baby Cake's third with Stand By fourth. Way above average racing fifth. Truly Timeless is sixth. They go into the half mile. The leader is Jesse Fritz a length, a quarter 27 and 4. Francis Graham second by 3. And third, My Baby Cake Stand By Racing fourth, way above average fifth. In sixth, Truly Timeless Racing seventh, Living Together. Japonica in eighth position, Charm Her and the Texas Girl. They go into the half mile. Jesse Fritz has had the best of it and still does a length. Francis Graham second. The half mile, 56 seconds. Racing third. My Baby Cake Stand By comes on fourth. Way above average is fifth. Final 3/8 of a mile. The leader by a length and a half. Jesse Fritz racing second. Francis Graham Stand By out there third, way above average, moves up fourth. They're in the lane. It's Jesse Fritz, the leader by 2. Francis Graham second. Stand By has to do more. Third, way above average, fourth. The leader is Jesse Fritz, 3 to the good. Jesse Fritz leads it. Francis Graham second, way above average, third. Jesse Fritz leads, way above average, closing ground second. Jesse Fritz way above average, coming on. Jesse Fritz way above average, and Stand By. Here they come. They're off. At Saucision for the early lead, coming away between horses now to get that early lead is Iron Kid, and Iron Kid's up for the lead. Saucision racing second, dropping in third there to the quarter-mile pole goes Scooter Viking. On the front end, getting the lead by 2 lengths, that's Iron Kid. Saucision racing second. In third after a half mile, Scooter Viking. Racing in fourth to the half goes Michaemus. Mickey Mart is fifth. Racing sixth. Waiters in seventh position, Cross Trainer. On the mid-back side they go. The leader by 2 open lengths is Saucision, racing in second position now on the rail. Comes Iron Kid. Michaemus is third, racing in fourth. That's Scooter Viking. On the outside, Mickey Mart moves up with cover fifth. Into the upper turn, Saucision, the leader by 2 open lengths. Racing in second round the turn. Iron Kid, Michaemus third, towards the inside, Waiters fourth. On the outside, Mickey Mart racing fifth. Saucision leads. On the outside, racing second, that's Michaemus. Down along the rail, third in the lane comes Iron Kid. Saucision the leader. Racing in second on the outside of horses in the stretch, Mickey Mart. Saucision leads. Mickey Mart's closing ground second. Saucision the leader. Mickey Mart's coming on now. It's Saucision leading. Mickey Mart on the outside, closing. Saucision, Mickey Mart. Saucision and Mickey Mart. Saucision gets there. Mickey Mart second. Michaemus is third. Here they come. They're off. That's Dangerous Bet for the early lead on the outside, moving up for position into that turn. Goes Tom Stewart, racing in third position. Open Gate Dandy. On the outside, fourth now is Free the Tiger. Down along the rail, fifth to the quarter-mile pole goes Broadway Celebrity. And around the turn they go, the early leader, Tom Stewart. The quarter was in 28 2/5. Tom Stewart leads by 2 open lengths. Racing in second on the inside, Dangerous Bet. Open Gate Dandy is third, now second and going after the lead. It's Open Gate Dandy to the top, racing second. Tom Stewart in third position of the half-mile pole. Goes Dangerous Bet racing in fourth. Free the Tiger in fifth position. That's Broadway Celebrity. The leader is Open Gate Dandy. Racing in second of the turn is Tom Stewart. In third round the turn goes Dangerous Bet. Free the Tiger out there fourth. Coming on fifth as they turn for home, LA Conquest. The leader Open Gate Dandy. Free the Tiger out there second. Racing in third position in the lane with a rush now. LA Conquest. Open Gate Dandy drops back radically. LA Conquest on the outside gets the lead. Free the Tiger racing second. It's LA Conquest. Free the Tiger is still there, racing in third in the middle. Tom Stewart, Free the Tiger on the inside, and LA Conquest. They come to the wire. LA Conquest tight for second.